Hey guys, I'm Manya and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am here with my monthly favorites of April 2021. These are some things I have been loved over the past month. Now these are a mix of makeup products, hair products, skincare products, body and bath products, and some Netflix shows, some YouTubers, some Munchies, and basically a mix of very random things that I have been loving throughout this month. These are some things that have just made my quarantine period much better because I have been under isolation since the past 1 month. I've been living alone in this room. So if you want to know what my monthly favorites were for the past month, then please continue watching. Now, first, I'm going to start by talking about the category baths and body products. Now, firstly, I will talk about the Innisfree shower gel. This is the one I've been using for the past month. So, this is the Innisfree soft green body cleanser. Now, if you have used the Innisfree green tea seed range, you might know how this smells. This smells like very greeny, very refreshing, very, I want to say, very similar to green tea, of course, because this is the green tea range. But now I am a dry skin type, okay, and shower gels usually end up drying my skin a lot. But this is something that does not dry. It gives that luxurious lather, and it just feels very refreshing and very. How do I describe the feeling? It just very fresh. So I like using this, and at the same time, it keeps me hydrated as well. Now, next, I'm going to talk about this product. I think everyone at some point or the other has used Nivea and their body lotions. They're known for their lip balms, body lotions, creams, everything. I remember when I was little, I only used to use, I think, the Nivea blue wali bottle जो होती थी इतनी बड़ी उसका, that was the face cream, and I think everyone at that point used that only, and even I used to use that. But so if you know, I'm a Bath and Body Works freak, okay. I always use just Bath and Body Works products in my shower, my shower gel, my everything, my body lotions, my body oils, my candles, everything is from Bath and Body Works. But somehow this month, I skipped Bath and Body Works and I switched to this. I don't know why. Of course, I know because this gave my body more hydration. My body has been very dry because of COVID. My lips, my skin has been really dry because of COVID. And Bath and Body Works body lotions didn't work well for my body. I mean, they did not give my body the amount of hydration it needs. My skin used to dry out after 2 or 3 hours of using those. So I had to make a switch, so I thought, why not go back to the old school product? So I reached out for this, and all of this month, all of April, I have just been using this. Yeah, I've just been using this. Smells amazing, keeps me hydrated. It says it's 48 hours moisturization and nourishment, and it genuinely is. Like, of course, within 24 hours, normally we have a bath, but it keeps me hydrated basically for the whole day. Okay, next up, I'm going to talk about hand soap. This is the one I've been using. This is from Bath and Body Works from their Christmas collection. I bought it in December. This is in the flavor vanilla snowflake. Now, of course, all of us wash our hands on a regular basis, on a daily basis, of course. And with this, since I've been using this, I think I started using this about a month ago only. I had bought it earlier, but somehow didn't use it. But then I started using it about a month ago only, and this feels. I feel since the time I started using this, मैं बहाने ढूंढती हूँ हाथ धोने के. This smells so good. I literally look forward to washing my hands, and that is how good this smells. This smells like toasted coconut, creamy vanilla, and all of those things, and smells really nice. Smells really nice. And if you haven't tried this, and if they still are if they still have this in stock, I would totally recommend checking this out because it smells really. Though थोड़ा सा hands को like normal hand wash हम use करते हैं Dettol or whatever. I used to use Dettol before this. That वो हाथ dry नहीं करता. This is like a foam. Okay, and this does dry out the hands a little bit, but I don't mind because it smells very nice. Moving on to the next category, which is hair care, skincare, and makeup. Of course, this is one of my favorite categories, and I have a lot of products from this category. Okay, first let's start with hair care because I literally have just one product in hair care. This is the L'Oreal Series Expert Liss Unlimited um, Blow Dry Oil, Leave-In Oil. So this is basically a leave-in oil, prime rose oil, but I use it as a normal serum on damp hair after my hair wash. Now I have dry hair, okay, dry and very frizzy hair, and this since the time since I've started using this, um, it really helps me to tame down the frizz of my hair a lot. This smells really nice, and now I lost a lot of hair in the past 1 year. Like the volume of my hair has literally reduced to, I wanna say, 1/5 in the past 1 year. I have lost a lot of hair and a lot of volume, and whatever hair product or hair serum I used to use after my hair wash, everything used to just die down my hair. वो बिल्कुल flatten हो जाता था ना hair, just बिल्कुल चिपटा. Everything used to just die down the volume of my hair, and make it oily, make it greasy, and it didn't appear that I have washed my hair. So this is one product that I started using about a month ago, and this does not do that for me. It helps me tame down the frizz at the same time keeping the volume of my hair intact, and smells really nice. So if you have someone who has thin hair or very frizzy hair, I would totally recommend using something like this. And since of course it's a leave-in oil, it keeps my hair hydrated throughout. And yeah. Next up, I'm going to start talking about skincare. Now, I think this is the only skincare product that I have changed in the past 1 month, and I've been loving how this feels. I've talked about this in my skincare pics video also. I will link it somewhere here. This is the Forest Essential Face Mist in Punch Push. This smells so nice, and this is so hydrating. It's like the best face mist I have came across in the past few months, and I've literally been loving this. And I'm sure, like, I used to use floral mists since forever. If not any other mist, it would be just rose water. But I didn't like something that much that I would just rebuy. If something that I would buy again, they were good. They used to work well, but not something that I would buy again. But this is totally different. I would totally buy it again. It's especially for dry skin, very hydrating, very refreshing, and smells really nice. Moving on, I'm going to talk about this face cleanser. This one is from Laneige. This is the Moist Cream Cleanser. Now I never used cream cleanser in my life. This is the first time that I used a cream cleanser. If you haven't used a cream cleanser, this is how the texture of a cream cleanser is. Almost like a moisturizing cream, and this is specially for dry skin types, because obviously we are very dry skin types, and we need all the hydration in the world and all the moisture in the world, especially my skin. I have very hydrated, very dry skin. So this is something I've been loving the past month. It keeps my skin as is, as plump and as um, hydrated. Usually after we wash our face, our skin tends to get a little dehydrated and very dry and flaky, but I don't feel the same way with this face cleanser. I have been loving this lately. Okay, next up, I'm going to talk about a face mask. Since I said I've been under quarantine since 1 month now, so I ended up doing a lot of skincare because obviously I had all the time in the world. So this is the face mask that I reached out to a lot. This is from Innisfree. It's the Super Volcanic Clay Mousse Mask 2X. So if you know, this particular range from Innisfree is it's pore clearing solution range, and the same mask actually comes in a tub form also, but that's a proper clay mask. This is a clay mousse mask, so that is a clay mask and this is a mousse this basically just the texture of both the masks is different, and as the name said, it works on pore cleansing, and it works absolutely brilliantly on skin. For me personally, clay masks usually are very drying, but this was actually not drying for my skin. It not that drying. It left my skin hydrated. So this is something I have been reaching out for the past month. As you can see, its की हालत इतनी खराब हो गई है because I use it very often. And yeah, now moving on to makeup. Since I said I've not been moving out this whole month, obviously, but I have been shooting a lot these days. So there are some makeup products that I really reach out for every time I do my makeup while shooting. So two of the for the first two products basically are products that I wore outside as well, because I bought them around mid March, so I wore them outside as well, but I couldn't stop using them the whole month as well. First is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Now if you've watched my earlier videos, any videos, you know for the past 2 years, 1.5 or 2 years, I have just been using one concealer, and that is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I always reach out for that concealer because I love that so much. But since the time I started using this concealer, I think this has overcome the LA Girl one, because this is just beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful concealers I've ever used. It's very lightweight. It's not at all, it does not, I mean, not all very heavy. Some concealers are very heavy duty and very how do I say, they end up creasing a lot, and they end up they just make the base appear very cakey, and this is not one of those concealers. This is just perfect, very lightweight, does not look cakey at all, does not crease at all, and you can blend it with your fingers. Very skin-like, very beautiful concealer. And I absolutely fell in love with this. I literally can't stop using this, and now I'm at this stage where I just think कि I have just bought it 1 month ago and जल्दी खत्म ना हो जाए ये बस, you know, so because that is how much I'm using this. So I really love this. If you haven't tried this is of course a little more pricey, but if you haven't tried this, I would totally recommend at least going to the store and trying it once, and I'm sure you will end up loving it. Sometimes I just don't apply even on shoot days, and when I used to apply it outside, I did not apply any foundation or anything. I just went out with the concealer. Of course, all of us are doing this during summers, and this is the perfect concealer for summers. Trust me. I also usually concealers dry out my under eyes, but this didn't really dry out my under eyes at all. So if you have dry under eyes, then also I would totally recommend using this. Just give it a try once. Go to the store, try it once, and of course abhi to nahi ja sakte, but whenever stores open, I would not recommend buying your concealers online, but just go out whenever the situation allows us to go out, and do give it a try. Next up, I'm going to talk about a foundation which I've been loving. This is the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. One of the, not a very new launch, but recent launch ही है, past 6 months में ही आया. So and I have never used any other stick foundation in my life, and when I was buying it on the store, I remember having a conversation with the salesperson, because I have very dry skin, and I have always heard stick foundations usually end up drying your skin a lot, and the base looks very dry and cakey, and that's something none of us want. So I was very unsure, and I couldn't try the foundation also because I was getting skeptical about taking off my mask in the store, and of course due to COVID I didn't want to get rid of my mask also. So it was just a lot of and of course it's not a very affordable foundation, it's very expensive, and I didn't want to waste my money. So I ended up having a long conversation just about the foundation, how the texture is, whatever she could explain me through her words, whatever she could. She applied it on herself. her own shade and showed me how the finish of the foundation was and everything. So I was very unsure. But guys, when I tried it, I mean, I just fell in love with it. This is so lightweight, so skin like, and it just does not feel. If I will apply it bare face, you. I mean, it's just my skin but better. You know, it's very skin like. Does not ऐसे लगता ही नहीं कि कुछ लगाया है, and it's the perfect shade match for me. Thanks to that sales girl, she literally even I just took out my mask for 2 seconds just to show her my face so that she could figure out the shade. So she literally just figured out my shade in those 2 seconds, and it's just the perfect shade for my face. And it's very hydrating. It's not at all drying. A stick foundation which is not drying is a big thing. Not at all drying, and beautiful finish. It's medium to full coverage, and the coverage is obviously buildable, so you can build it up, and it's just amazing. Again, I would totally recommend going to the store and trying it. And of course, not now, but जब भी stores खुलेंगे, definitely go and check it out. अभी तो वैसे foundations की कोई ज़रूरत है नहीं हमें. We're not moving out, but definitely when things get better, I would totally recommend giving this one a try. Next up, I'm going to talk about this product. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Loose Powder. Now again, as picky as I am about my concealers, I'm very picky about my powders as well, for the same reason, because I'm a dry skin type, and powders usually end up drying the face. I used to use the Maybelline Fit Me one, but that's a very heavy cutie primer, powder I felt, and that used to dry my skin a lot. So I bought this one. This is the smaller version of the same powder. This is it's very lightweight, does not cake up the base, does not dry the base. It does not appear that you have a lot of powder, but it just sets the makeup very nicely, and at the same time it just gives a smoother finish to the skin and to the base overall. And it's a great powder for dry skin. I would totally recommend. Even for oily skin, it's just for oily skin, your skin might get oily because it's not very heavy duty, it's very lightweight. But for dry skin, definitely I would totally recommend this. And because since the past month, I'm just shooting at home, and I'm just applying makeup for shoots, so I've just been reaching out for this and constantly using this. That's it. Next, I'm going to talk about 2 lip products. One is this from Bobbi Brown. It is the Extra Lip Tint in the shade Bare Pink. This is the one. Now, this is like a lip tint, but it's more like a lip balm, and it's almost clear. It hardly has any tint or shade to it, and I just like applying it. I used to apply it when I was moving out as well, but I just like to apply it when I'm just moving out with very minimal makeup, not a lot, and I don't feel like wearing a lipstick. And some days when my lips are very dry, as I told you, my skin, body, my lips, everything have been very dry due to COVID. So this is something that I reach out for on those days when I feel my lips are very dry. And I just like the feel of it. I like how it makes my lip look. Not a lot of tint, at the same time not absolutely clear. It just gives a very slight pinky shade, which looks almost natural and so plump and just juicy and just very beautiful. Lastly, this is the Flower Beauty Pop Fanatic Lip something. This is in the shade Wow L5. I will link, obviously I'm going to link every product down in the description box in case you want to check it out. Now this was initially a lip tint, but this shade is definitely very dry, very dark, and I don't usually wear such dark tints or colors on my lip, so I use this one as a blush. This is definitely a lot. I just take this much and just apply it, and blend it out with my beauty sponge. Even right now, I'm wearing the same blush, and it just gives such a nice finish. It's very, very beautiful, applies very naturally, and it's such a beautiful color once applied with a beauty sponge. It just gives the perfect flush of color on the cheeks. And I have always used this on cheeks. If you want to see how this works, I have used this in one of my Instagram posts or reels. And you can see how this one works there. And even right now, I'm wearing the same thing on my cheeks, and it's just very, very nice. And since it's a cream based product, of course it's all the more better for a dry skin type. Another thing, it literally does not budge at all. You can not set your face and just move out with this tint on regular days or on office days or on college days, and this will not budge at all. And I know we're not moving out as such, and we should not move out, but whenever we move out, this is the thing I would reach out to, even in winters and in summers both. Because generally, on regular days, I don't like to apply a lot of makeup. Even when, like on regular days, when I'm going somewhere, I just apply a bit of concealer, some tint, any tint, and the same tint I apply on my cheeks and the lips, and mascara. That's it. That's all. And sometimes I don't do that also. I just do my skincare, apply my sunscreen, and move out. Um, I don't like to apply a full face of makeup every time I move out. So tints and lip tints and cheek tints are something I always reach out for. Moving on to our next category, that is munchies. Now, of course, since I have had COVID, and I've said this a lot of times in this video, but I was not allowed to munch on a lot of things, and I was just given fruits to munch on. But secretly, I kept some things. I mean, these are the things that are always in my room or in my drawer. Some very basic munchies, not a lot of them, because I should not have a lot of them. I was just having my medicines and my fruit and my vitamin C and all of that. But definitely, there were times I wanted something to munch on while watching Netflix. So these are the things that I reached out for. First is my all. I don't usually like dark chocolate, but this is the only dark chocolate I love. I love this dark chocolate. This is the one from Amul. It's the normal Amul dark chocolate. It's just very, very tasty, and if you like this, you would know what I'm talking about. It's just very, very tasty. I'm usually the only milk chocolate or white chocolate person. I don't like dark chocolates, but this, I love this. I have, if not, I mean, this helps me stop my craving. So when I was not well, I definitely was not allowed to have a lot of junk or french fries or things like that, which I usually used to crave. So I just used to take one cube of this chocolate and I have that, and then I have water, and my craving used to die down somehow. I don't know why, but this helps me die down. I mean, this dies down my all the cravings that I have. So this is something I absolutely loved munching this month. Next up, I have these. Now, I'm not very sure what you call these. These are some kind of a dry fruit, I'm pretty sure. I used to have them. I mean, I have them in my room always because I really, really like them. This is how the dry fruit looks like. I don't know what we call them. मुझे नहीं पता क्या बोलते हैं इसको. But my mom and my dad, they kept this. They have kept this in my room since a long time, and I like munching on this because it tastes very nice somehow. So I like this, and I like to munch on these as well. I don't know, sorry, कि क्या बोलते हैं इसको, but yeah, I love munching on these as well. The next thing is actually a gum. Now, we don't usually munch on a gum, but when I have nothing to eat at night, and of course, since I was isolated in the middle of the night, I couldn't just move out to the kitchen, and I couldn't obviously call my mom or my house help at 2 a.m. and say कि मुझे खाना है, मुझे room में दे के जाओ. So that time also, if not dark chocolate, I used to just chew on gum. because that's the only option I had, and this is the gum that I really reached out for. This is the sugar-free Center Fresh 3-layer gum. This is somehow a new this thing, a new variant. Um, it's strawberry flavor, and it has very nice खट्टा मीठा वाला taste to it, and I loved it because there was a time when I couldn't really taste a lot of things. So extreme meetha and extreme salty was something, and खट्टा and मतलब बहुत extreme taste मुझे attract कर रहे थे. So this was one thing I could taste at that point. So I reached out for this repetitively. And the last munchie that I have, my all-time favorite, the Cadbury dipped Oreos. If you haven't had this, I don't know what you're doing in life. Just have this, okay? Just try this once. It's the best thing on earth. I don't like Oreos. मैं Oreo नहीं खाती बिल्कुल भी. I don't like Oreos. मुझे नहीं पता क्यों, but मैं Oreo normally नहीं खाती. But मैं Oreo cake खा लेती हूँ, मैं Oreo pastry खा लेती हूँ, और मैं Oreo Cadbury dipped Oreos खा लेती हूँ. But मैं normal Oreo नहीं खा सकती. I don't know, मुझे बहुत अच्छे नहीं लगते. But I love them. I love these. And इसमें बस 3 pieces रह गए हैं अब. So पापा अगर आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हो, please ला दो और. So since the time I've been in quarantine, I just message or call my dad saying I want to have this, and he gets it for me because obviously I'm not allowed to step out of the room. So, Papa, खत्म होने वाले. And that's all for Munchies. Let's move on to the next category, which is Netflix shows and YouTubers. My favorite part, because that is the only thing that I've been doing in this 1 month. The first show I would totally recommend, and I've been watching continuously, is The Bold Type. I have watched it one time pura, all 4 seasons, and second time now I'm watching it. It's just perfect. It's a perfect blend of fashion, comedy, drama, friendship, women empowerment, everything. It's just a very good mix of everything, and the show is really, really very nice. So in case you haven't watched it yet, I would totally recommend watching it. The next is Ginny and Georgia. Again, the show is a mix of almost everything, and it's basically life of a single mother and her 2 children, based on these 3 basically, and it's genuinely a very, very nice show. Then next is the movie Saina. It's based on Saina Nehwal's life story. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's again very, very empowering, very nice movie. I like such movies, such empowering stuff. Bhag Milka Bhag and Mary Com and Saina type movies. I really like watching these movies. So if you like watching such movies, I'm definitely sure that you will like Saina as well. The next is The Princess Switch, the movie Princess Switch, and The Princess Switched again. That is the sequel, the second part of Princess Switch. I'm not sure. I think it's a pretty old movie, not very old. I mean, but I watched it late. But I loved it. I loved watching it. So I'm mentioning it right now. It's a good movie. A mix of comedy, romance, drama, yes, and princess queen wala pura castle wala pura fantasy or wo sab. So it's again a good mix of everything. So even that, I think, was very nice. Both the parts, the Princess Switch 1 and the Princess Switched again, the second part, both were very nice. Alright, moving on to the last category for this video, that is a mix of some random things that I've been loving. First, I will talk about this my to-do list spiral thingy. Now this basically has written my to-do list, and then you can write your to-do list here. And yeah, it's spiral, so you can pull it off as well and carry it with yourself, or pin it on your pin board, anything. But I've just been loving using this a lot. It's cute, I think, and I think I got it. I'm not very sure from where I got this, because I got it a while back, like very, very long back. So I will see if I find it. If I happen to find it where I got it from, I will definitely link it down below. If I don't find the exact this one, I will link some other to-do list planners in case you want to check it out. You can check them out as well. The next most random thing is this. This is a brush cleaner basically. I was originally looking for those वो जो पिंक कलर के इतने बड़े मैट्स होते हैं ना ब्रश क्लीनिंग के लिए, वो जो पूरा हमारे it's very big, and it has different this thing to clean different type of brushes, and पूरा wash basin cover कर लेते हैं, वो इतने बड़े होते हैं. So I was initially looking for that, but that was unfortunately out of stock. So I called for this one temporarily, but I think even this is more than enough. This is just so convenient. I have never had cleaner brushes in life, I feel, because it's just very मतलब एक बार में it's very quick, very convenient to use, and एक बार में your brush will be new, and I'm not even kidding, it will be absolutely new when I cleaned my brush for the first time, because I was just like bro तो new हो गया एकदम literally ऐसी था. It just felt that I've got new brushes, a new brush set, which felt nice. But yeah, this is a makeup brush cleaner. If you don't want to invest in a big one, or if you think you don't need a big one because you have come number of brushes, makeup brushes to clean, then definitely I would recommend buying this. I got it from Nykaa. I will link it down, and it's very, very affordable. I think $300. So yeah, I will link it down in the description box. Basically, if you just don't do all three brushes, I know not all of us own 1,000 brushes. Some people are basic when it comes to makeup, and they just own 5 or 6 makeup brushes, and they don't need a full mat or full big thing to clean their brushes. So I would totally recommend investing in something like this. The next thing is this. This is the candle. If you have seen my Nykaa haul, I got this from Nykaa. This is my favorite candle. I don't burn this very often because I have a fear कि खत्म हो जाएगी. I know that is weird, but yeah. So I keep switching between the one that I'm burning right now. I hope you can see. And this, both are from Bath and Body Works. Its name is Peace. It's a vanilla scented candle basically, and I love how it smells. So, and I've been burning this a lot the past 1 month. So, yeah. The next thing is my Dyson. Now, initially when I bought the Dyson, I regretted I did not use it much often. I regretted that why I purchased this. Yeah, क्यों ले लिया मैंने? I don't use it also. It's just a waste of money and stuff like that. I initially felt that, but I realized over time I didn't know how to use it. I mean, I knew how to use it, but see, so when you buy something, मेकअप ले लिया, ठीक है, मेकअप लगाना आता है, बट हमारे फेस को पे कैसा मेकअप अच्छा लगेगा, वो it's one thing you get used to after practice, right? Once you get to know कि अच्छा ठीक है ऐसे मेरा फेस अच्छा लगता है, you know, when we do something different, तभी पता चलता है ना कि अच्छा ये अच्छा लग रहा है, नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है. एंड कुछ भी हम नया करते हैं तो हमें ऐसा लगता है कि डिस्कवर करने के लिए कि उसका क्या स्टाइल हमारे ऊपर अच्छा है. कपड़ों को कौन सा कपड़े पहनने हमें आते हैं, बट कौन सा स्टाइल हमारी बॉडी को अच्छा लगेगा, इट्स जस्ट सब्जेक्टिव, नो. सो ऐसे आई न्यू हाउ टू यूज द डायसन, बट आई डिडंट नो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वुड लुक गुड ऑन माय फेस स्ट्रक्चर, on my face ka frame basically. But now I think I'm getting there slowly and steadily. I am getting there, and I'm starting to like how my face looks after I Dyson my hair. So I've been using the Dyson a lot this month just to style my hair, and just to partially to discover also what looks good, what looks good on me. So this is one of those things, definitely. And the last thing that has been my favorite and my constant this month is my night suit. So I have been loving these ones. I got a couple of night suits from H&M, and this is one of them. And the other two that I've got, I'll link in the description box because I don't have them to show you abhi. So I bought 3-4 night suits from H&M, okay, and these are like the comfiest because obviously guys मैं कमरे में बंद हूँ मैं पूरे टाइम तैयार होकर बैठूंगी नहीं मैं literally I have a bath, I clean my room, and I change into another night suit. So I'm just wearing night suits for the past 1 month. So I've been loving H&M night suits. The fabric is so soft. The fabric does not die down at all. It does not fade. It's the comfiest thing in the world, and I've been loving wearing this. I always look forward to completing and wrapping up the shoot, and then changing into my suit. This has a very cute banana print on it, and I love it. Um, and yeah, that's all I have to say about this. I'm so glad I finally changed my night suit, and now I can go take this off. So that was it, guys. That was my monthly. That were my monthly favorites. I know it's a very long video, but I have just been alone in this room doing nothing. So I have a lot of favorite things. I mean, I'm obviously time pass करने के लिए कुछ तो करना ही है ना, and उसकी वजह से it just बहुत सारी चीज़ें मेरी favorite हो गई हैं. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you liked it. If you did, then don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Bye.